You're going to clap? You're not even going to intro it?
No, I'm just the clap guy.
What the hell? Heck.
Does the guy who goes into the movies and claps the little thing, does he get main role? No.
No.
That is actually
I
a
don't
fair
think
point.
you've never seen him in a movie.
No. You want to know why, Jeevz? Because he gets cut.
What? For clapping?
Hey, guys. Welcome to Piped Up, the first podcast of 2023. We have myself, Brayden.
Jeevz.
And Todd.
And Gabe is behind with the audio wizardry.
You might hear Giggly Gabe back there.
Dang. Yeah, this is our very first podcast of the year. How long have we talked about this?
Well, the podcast, maybe a month.
Oh, wow. I actually thought we talked about way longer. Thought we were going to have a cool story behind that.
No,
videos? That's a different story.
Hey, we are filming, though.
We'll see how long it
that's
takes
true.
to get out.
Oh, no. This is getting done quick. Yeah, this
It
is getting
should.
done quick.
This will launch tomorrow,
Whoa.
for sure.
Oh, my. You just touched my
I
toe.
know. Maybe I just want to. This is ridiculous.
This is dope.
So
And
what
we-
are we going to talk about?
This is a
Everything.
good question. We have a segment, actually. I'm going to talk about it right now.
No, that's not a segment.
Yeah, we are. Never mind.
Let's just talk about who we are. For the
Yes.
people
no,
that
no.
don't
Before
watch
we-
our show.
Before we talk about who we are, we actually, if you've seen our latest video, go check that out. It's a Cadillac Escalade V. We did a little first impression review. We are going to talk about that after we talk about ourselves.
That
Brayden?
seems very narcissistic.
What?
Wow.
How do you spell
I
that?
like to do it though. NASSASSIPPI.
That's Mississippi.
I know.
Jeeves thought you were
I
real.
literally was like, there's no way. There's no
It's
way.
like the episode, or not episode from the movie. What was it? 21 Jump Street, where he's like doing all the math problems and all
Oh, yeah.
floating around. That was Jeevz right there.
He was confused.
All right, Brayden. Tell us about yourself.
Oh my gosh, what do you want me to tell?
I don't know. It's like EFY. Give us a little intro.
Who's
dude.
been to EFY? That's here.
guys, my name is
Three times.
Exactly.
3 times, all the same
Three
time.
times?
Year. Yeah, I went
Jeez.
July 4th. Or no, twice. Yeah, 2 years back to back. It was sick. I love EFY.
Hmm.
So many good stories from EFI too. I bet.
This is weird. Brayden,
No.
tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I like cars.
Ooh,
No.
what kind of car
Yeah.
do you like?
Depends. What category are we talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this
Everyone's got
is-
different.
Carry on.
No, I don't like those. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, what do you do? What do you do?
So, my name is Brayden. I'm a automotive photographer and created the first automotive NFT collection / like club in the metaverse, which was pretty cool. And I just like hanging out with friends and playing around with cars.
Dang.
Good. That was actually kind of baller.
What
We
do you
talked about that
mean?
last night. Brayden, by the way, gave an incredible speech at the Vivier event last night. I think it was his brother's event.
Yeah,
It was dope.
it's
You
kind
did
of
a
cool.
good job.
Did okay. I don't do public speaking, so it's
Yeah,
all right.
you're right. It was average. You're right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, my name is Jeevz. I am a local entrepreneur here in the beautiful beautiful state of Utah. Yeah, we have a couple different businesses. We do social media marketing. We pretty much just specialize in everything in the automotive industry. We actually have a business together with a couple friends too.
Mm-hmm.
We are the Renegade Group,
Dang. Wow,
Yeah.
you're bringing that in.
right?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Should we throw it in there?
Yeah, it's already there.
But
so-
I think
you're
it's a
not
great
taking
thing.
it out.
Hey, we have an awesome team.
We got an amazing
Yeah,
team.
we
It's
have an
pretty cool.
incredible team. We're a part of the Renegade Group, and we are doing some freaking huge things. We are the best. That's a fact, baby.
THEBEST.
We are the best. But yeah, just doing different businesses. We are all. I love cars. Yeah, do social media marketing, high quality listing photos. Have an incredible team with Static. Got Zapped Headwear. Is my hat on? No, that's
No.
awkward. No, it's not. But yeah,
Sick.
sick.
All right, Todd.
Todd,
Sick.
tell us about yourself.
I'm Todd. I like cars. That's about it.
I know for a fact you do not like
You don't
cars.
like cars.
I hate
Yeah.
cars.
That's why he's got a Ford Maverick,
I
dude.
know.
Maverick
Exactly.
ST.
Yeah, it's kind of an ST.
Mhm.
It's better.
It's sick though.
You're all-wheel drive,
All-wheel drive.
and you can tow.
Mm.
Not much.
Golf cart.
Really?
Hey, it's still something.
Side by side.
Side by
4,000
side.
pounds.
4,000 pounds?
Couple Jeevz.
Couple of Jeeves.
A couple of Jeevz.
I was trying to make it.
So you're
rhyme with
one.
Jeevz.
You're 1 ton Jeeves.
Dude, I'm one of a kind.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. You do businesses as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you done some sick
He
stuff.
does.
I haven't had a good record, so.
No, you've had a great record. You just haven't
Talking about-
worked with the best people.
That's facts.
It's true.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
had a great
that is
record.
true.
Just the people you work with are absolute garbage.
True.
Starts with a J.
This is great. Oh my god.
I don't care.
This is great.
I'll say it.
I
Yeah.
know. We'll get to that in another episode.
yeah, we'll come back to that at the end of the year.
Foreshadowing.
So
yeah.
What do you do at night though?
I place.
Okay,
Why did you say it like that?
because he's a freaking midnight gamer.
No, yeah, but you could have been like, "Hey, what are your hobbies?
Yeah.
No, but
what
that's
do you do
clickbait,
at
though.
night?
What do you do at
at night?
10 p.m.?"
Yeah.
What do you
do at
wear
night?
while
It's
you do
clickbait.
this?
Oh, I have a photo. You want to pull out the photo?
Whoa. No.
Actually,
Oh.
no. You want to see what your contact is? I'm going to pull it up. Keep
No.
telling people.
Yeah, we're gonna post it up on the.
I
video.
actually like gaming a lot. I used to play with Jeevz, but he doesn't play anymore. So
That is not true. I have been on every time, and he has not been
that's
on.
such a lie. But I only play Apex. Call of Duty's terrible. Jeevz promised to be the best, and does he play it?
Call of Duty or Apex?
Call of Duty.
He is the best. He's
No,
250.
No. He said the game was going to be the best.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
said I was gonna be the best.
No. You said the game
I
was
didn't say
going to
the
be
game was gonna be the best. I said it was gonna be good.
Got hair on your.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, I game.
Yeah.
Freaking.
We got. Hey, we're gonna post a
Bro,
picture. Yeah, we're
uh,
gonna post a picture on the chat.
Shout out to Brittany and her 2022 rewind. That's pretty sick. That's one of my favorite photos.
Sick.
I love that photo. Dude, wrapped up in the blanket,
That's not
headset
the worst
on.
one. She has a pink minky robe that I wear because it's so warm.
I have the one where he's gaming at his desk. That one is a sick one.
Yeah,
where
that's
he's
a
like
good one.
He's like all bundled
Oh,
up.
that's when you were sick, right?
No, yeah, and it was freezing in
Mhm.
their house. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, well
Welcome
that
to Piped Up.
yeah, that's a little bit about us. Going back to it, we talked about the Cadillac Escalade V, which our good friend Sparky 720S was
Yes.
very nice of us to let us kind of review,
It was very nice of us to do that.
and we wanted to talk about our scores. Yeah, we want to talk about the rating that we gave it. Do you guys remember the scores you gave it?
No, I remember, but I think we should tell people what they should expect from the podcast before we just really dive into the whole thing.
Well, you tell them then.
just bring structure into this.
I like structure.
Go
I'm
tell them. Tell them what to
Tell
look
'em.
for.
Should I tell them?
Give them a roadmap.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
give 'em a roadmap.
Piped Up is going to be an uncut, raw content where we get to chat about cars. We're going to chat about different things that are happening in the automotive community. We'll talk about life, gaming, business, a bunch of things. But basically, we're going to format it around our YouTube channel and do a bunch of other fun segments. I know we're going to bring in a racing simulator into this, have special guests on. We've got an amazing lineup already pretty much teed up for future podcasts. So this is something that you can expect more on a regular basis. We're still going to be filming videos, but I think it's going to be really exciting, and it'll be awesome because this is raw. Like we on our last talk about the Escalade V video, we had 2 hours of just straight footage. 2 hours of banter and just stupid conversation. And so we wanted to give that to you guys because it's very entertaining, and 2 hours in a YouTube video is not great when we're trying to do a first impression on a car. So
No.
And it seems like with all the videos, our number one requested, or the thing that everyone likes the most, is the banter. right?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
like what everyone likes. They're like,
So
oh, we
here's
love
the
you guys
banter.
So we'll
talking."
put a car in for 2 minutes, and 15 minutes will be banter.
Yep. And it's pretty much where we're at.
Yep.
But we cannot go further without thanking our good friend Gabe, who is behind. Gabe, give a little shout, dude. Give a little shout.
Big money.
Big
Gabe.
money. Gabe, tell us a little bit about yourself. What
What's
do
in
you
your bank account right now?
10 garage doors. Yeah, Gabe's gonna be our first guest.
Oh, actually, that would be kind of sick.
Wait,
Yeah.
that wasn't the plan already?
I
that
think
was
it
the plan. He
Well, I
just
didn't know.
forgot it.
Hey, just
Yeah,
so
I
you
probably
know,
forgot.
we're on your side.
We're on your side. He doesn't
I didn't
care.
know. I'll be honest. Yeah. Thanks for letting us borrow your warehouse, by the way.
Yeah.
This is sick. Yeah. Right now we are filming in Captivate headquarters over here. All the cars you see in this warehouse are for sale, except for now 3 of them. But everything you see behind us is for sale. I believe the C8's going to be leaving here pretty soon. Gabe? Green Porsche is good. Purple Porsche will be for sale.
Yeah,
R8
right.
is for sale.
240?
No, 240 is not for sale. Wait. Oh,
my gosh.
Said you were
gosh.
approved.
What?
Oh my gosh. I guess if you see a different car up there next episode,
Let's go.
you should.
Oh, my gosh. Next podcast is going to be a different car up there?
Yeah.
Do it. Oh my gosh. This guy.
It was flex. I'll bring the other one over
That would be actually.
at once in my lifetime.
When did you have 2 sick cars?
The time you had the Altima.
Okay. A little rude. I was just trying to be honest, and he just threw some shade. It was an Altima as a Maxima.
That was
Yeah, we'll see if one of us get the 240.
I'll let you go first because my car's not sold.
Yeah, you got to list it.
52 grand right now.
No. What do you mean?
Well, what are you doing?
50K? Yeah. What are you talking about?
You're ruining negotiations here.
50K is a good deal.
Honestly, if you sell it for anything less than 65, you're cheaping out.
Brayden.
Dude, do you know how rare white is? That's an original JDM bumper too. That is expensive. Yeah.
You seen the freaking damage on that bumper?
Yeah. Looks like someone took scissors to it.
Yeah. Rebuild title. But anyway,
Anyway,
guys, we're super excited. I'm freaking stoked about this.
Oh,
well, then the
gosh.
good thing is I think we'll get more podcasts out more than our videos.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't have a good history of getting videos out quickly. So
And that's not our video editor's fault at all. It's
No.
actually more on us than
It's true.
anyone.
it really is.
We're really bad at getting.
scheduling, planning. I mean, when it get together the video, it takes us
Forever.
an hour to figure stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It takes us forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's
And
perfect.
it's inside. Our camera's there. We don't have to go anywhere. It's like a middle ground for all of us to meet up. It's perfect.
And to put it in perspective, I don't think people understand. It took us 6 months to film our first video.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
6
another
months.
year
And
later, we finished our second video.
We talked about the podcast the start of January.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, we talked about it like end of the year.
Yeah. It
End
was
of
like
year.
November.
We're still in January, so
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Why is
We
Todd
appreciate
being
it.
so rude?
I'm not being rude. I'm saying, hey, we're a lot quicker with the podcast.
Oh,
Bro,
I
did a
guess that's
cloud
right.
come over? Because there's a lot of shade right now.
Seriously?
Sheesh, dude.
There's no shade in here. Oh.
Anywho, there.
So
Can we talk
yeah.
about the Cadillac now?
Let's talk about the Cadillac.
Yes. Let's talk about the Cadillac. Todd, what were your thoughts? Initial thoughts? Don't even think about
Well, I loved it because I loved the idea of Cadillac coming out with the SUV that was part of the V series. So I was a little biased because I had a Cadillac CTS-V. So had a Trackhawk, love fast, different vehicles. So I was really excied for the Escalade, and I actually loved it. What was that face? Because I said
It's the
excited and
same
wasn't
face.
very excited.
Yeah, I knew Brayden was.
Again.
That's your like wet dream.
It's sick, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I loved them. They were probably two of the coolest cars I've had, minus the Evo I loved. It was a really fun car.
That's a dope car.
But
Yeah.
the Cadillac V was really cool.
Yeah.
Super luxurious. Luxurious.
Luxurious.
a lot of luxury. But I mean, when you're paying $150,000 for an SUV,
Yeah, that's
and that's at
MSRP.
MSRP.
That's at MSRP.
yeah,
They went to 200, but
they're
no
like
one's-
best case right now. You could sell one for like 180.
Yeah,
with
I mean,
miles.
if you really want to let it go.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw one. A white one just got listed 2 days ago for like 205. Pretty sure it sold. So, yeah, but you're no longer paying 250, 225.
No.
Those first ones, you're not paying.
Yeah.
There's no
No.
way. Yeah, there's no way.
Absolutely not.
I was surprised.
What
I was
do you mean?
surprised how much I like that car. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't care for SUVs at all. I don't really care about Cadillac, except Todd's the only reason why I care about Cadillac. To be honest, that's the only reason.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and so we went and did it, and I remember that first pull that Todd did when we were underneath, like when we were talking,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
just ripped it, and that was the most insane thing. I was like actually insane. I was like, this thing is stupid.
Well, I also kind of planned it because you guys were distracted laughing, and so I was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time to just scare them." So
Ripped it.
worked out
It
nice.
worked out great.
Yeah, and that was that. And then hearing the pops, like for me, it's just like the sound it makes, how fast it is, and those pops for like what was it, 5 seconds? of
Yeah.
Oh
just
yeah, 5
pops
seconds is
from
straight.
factory. That is saucy. Yeah, that is saucy. But I'm not paying over MSRP for that. That's a
No.
lot of money.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
You're entering like nice supercar status.
Yeah.
Really
almost
nice.
200K.
Yeah, 200K. I mean, you paid right around that same for your
Oh.
GT3 RS.
For the RS, yeah, I'm taking the RS all day.
Yeah.
But given
you don't
the
have kids.
situation, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a different situation with kids,
Yeah.
though, that might be different. But
Well, the Escalade isn't a wealthy person's car. It's an additional car to having a supercar, a truck, whatever else. It's not their only vehicle.
No,
it's true.
no. In fact, most people I see with like Escalades have a truck, a nice sportier car, and maybe like 4-seater, 4
Yeah.
doors, that type of deal. But yeah, that's one car I think, like someone like you, when you have your 6 kids with Miranda,
Yeah,
that'll be something you'll buy for sure.
Hey,
100%.
why 6? I want a 10.
Oh my
I'm just kidding.
Because you can't get by a Mercedes van with pops and bangs.
He'll figure a way out.
Bro, there's always a way, dude. Pops and bangs, there's always a way. Oh, my gosh. Brayden, what are your thoughts, though?
I loved it. I thought it was fast. In V mode, it was very exciting.
Yep.
Had a lot of amazing options. The infotainment,
Oh,
like in the
stupid.
electronic cockpit, is probably one of the coolest parts.
Stupid.
So it has night vision. We didn't even get to use night vision in the video, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's, I think, very unique.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I will say I wasn't as big of a fan of the seats. Like, it wasn't as comfy as I thought it could be. Like, they were nice, but I know 4 hours in the car, I'm toast. I'm not
Really?
going to enjoy it.
No.
Yeah.
4 hours?
Have you ever sat in an S-Class? Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, S-Classes are like sitting on a cloud.
But guess how much S-classes are?
Class
Same.
isn't Cadillac.
Same. I know.
It's a little bit different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different, but if we're comparing apples to apples here,
Yeah, have you ever sat in a 2001 Ford Mustang?
it's great.
Dude,
He
those
said
seats.
every year, but
Those seats are primo.
No, they're garbage. I'm not saying that those aren't garbage. I'm just saying for a luxury car that's supposed to be comfortable, I expected a little bit better. Doesn't mean that they were bad. I just expected a little bit better.
You just can't ever like it, guys.
No,
Just get
I
used
love
to
it.
So I guess you
I
know
loved it.
who got the lower end of
Yeah.
styling came from.
Styling?
Or
No.
sorry, comfort.
Comfort?
came
Yeah.
from rating. I think your comfort rating was lower.
I come in lower all the time though compared to you guys because I don't
What's more comfortable in that segment?
in an SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you ever sat in a Defender?
we
The new one? It's pretty comfortable. What? What? The newer Defenders?
Nah.
all right. Anyone
Really?
has a Defender because we're gonna find out.
We're going to do seat
Yeah,
test.
we need to.
We
We
went
need
and
to go
sat
sit
at
in a
one at the
Defender.
International Auto Expo. I thought it was more comfortable.
What?
At the International
International Auto
Auto Expo.
Yeah,
How
you
long
can
were
say-
you
You
in
can
it?
say Mountain America.
How long were you in that car?
Like
5 seconds?
minutes. Peyton wants one, so we were
She
looking
does
at him.
want. She does want a Defender. I know she
Yeah, we're
really
looking
wants a
at one.
Defender. They're sick. I know our buddy Mike Dankers, they have a Defender.
Yeah.
Then they came to iDrive. I did not sit in it, though. It was nice. It looks good.
It's comfy.
Yeah, I've never sat
Again,
in one.
Oh, I know some. Casey has one.
Oh, the white
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I think it was up there, but it wasn't as high compared to in the scores that you guys gave. That's me personally. Yeah.
Road soft.
No, I'm talking about the seats.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the suspension was great.
I'm full of emotion right now.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What did you give it comfort, Jeevz?
I gave it a 9. I thought it was super comfortable.
Yeah, I give it a 9.
Yeah.
That's a really high score.
It was super comfortable.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No.
You got it. What? You can't just base it off of a name.
Yeah.
9 is really high. That's what I'm saying. These guys always rate cars really, really
No,
high.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes, you
no.
do.
It
No.
was super.
Yes,
Here's
you
the thing,
do.
though.
Well, let's not compare Chuck E. Cheese to a Cadillac Escalade.
It's different.
Yeah.
When we sat and drove that thing, I was so comfortable that it didn't even cross my mind. Like it never even crossed my mind. That's how I know something's comfortable. Same thing with the Porsche. That
'Kay,
seat is
no.
insanely comfortable.
It's comfortable,
It
but
is.
Maybe
so
it's
many
because the buckets.
you
yeah.
have the buckets, but I've even heard so many people sit in the buckets and go, nah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it just depends on the person.
We
Depends how much-
literally sat in those for 12 hours.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
right.
and you were toast.
No.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah.
were
Gabe
toasted
and
sitting
Todd
in
both
your
rode in the
car.
Porsche.
Oh, my
And-
car absolutely is garbage. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is something to talk about. We've never talked about this. Gabe, you sat in the Porsche with me for a long time, and Todd. What'd you think about the Porsche? You had a Porsche? I'm just kidding.
Anyways, we're getting sidetracked to the Porsche.
I know, but you liked it though. You were in there for multiple hours.
Oh, yeah. Super comfortable. I think the other ones that were just as comfortable was Kyle's NSX.
Kyle's NSX, especially going from the Lambo to the NSX, because we switched right before we got into Reno. It's the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in.
It's
Be
really
honest.
comfortable.
I didn't
That
even
was
sit
it
in
was like
It's cool.
What I-
sitting on a cloud.
What I liked about though, the Porsche is the legroom. You literally could be 7 feet tall and have enough legroom.
Seeing you can't do that in a Lambo.
Not the Lambo, not the NSX. What was the other cars we had there? 7?
A 7?
A 7. What's nicer than an...
Yeah. Like even some of the
But
G-Wagons.
that's not the same segment. We're talking
G-Wagons.
about... G-Wagons aren't more comfortable.
See, G-Wagons are not comfortable. I
No,
don't
I
like
know.
G-Wagons.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just
But that'd be
bringing
the
up
same
something in the
segment.
segment.
That's
But
what we're talking about.
G-Wagons
have
are
you
more
ever sat in a
money, too.
Maybach?
It's not a same segment.
Yes, it is. It's an SUV. It's a luxury SUV. And it's right around the same price.
It's a 4-door sedan.
No, they make SUVs. They make what are the it's like a E63, but it's the Maybach or I don't know what they are, but they make SUV Maybachs and they are super comfortable.
You sat in one.
Yeah.
Who has one?
We sat them in that Euro place down in Newport.
They didn't have a Maybach SUV.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Gabe,
I was
confirmation.
there.
Give us confirmation.
No, we did.
I was there.
It was
the
Look
sedan.
It up. Look it up right
The
now.
sedan.
Look it up.
We sat in the sedan.
No, we
you
sat in
walk
the
in the
SUV.
doors. It's to the right.
It was
right
in the
there.
corner. It was in the corner by the Hummer. That's what we sat in.
Honestly, I remembered Todd's butt cheeks. That's all I remember.
My butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the only thing I remember. Sorry, I totally just destroyed that whole segment.
No, you didn't.
I apologize.
It was good.
You guys are doing
But
great.
but even then, without sitting in a SUV like the Maybach SUV that we're trying to talk about, that is hypothetically could be better.
Okay, how much is the hypothetical?
Let's look it up.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
400?
Yeah.
400.
Well, no. Well, it's price and then like actual like
'Cause in class.
vehicle class.
So
Yeah.
really,
So are we
I
talking
guess,
about-
Hold on, we should explain this for people
Yeah.
listening. So, with like the comfort, speed, design, it's all in that segment. Yeah, the practicality. It's all in the segment. So if it's a Cadillac SUV, you're comparing it to the Hellcat Durango.
Is the Hellcat Durango a 7-seater? Or
Yes.
are we just talking about SUVs in general?
No, it's a 7-seater.
Yeah.
You've got the Range Rover. Defender is a 7-seater. The normal ones aren't.
Is it Defender a 7-seater?
Yeah, I think they have
What the fetch?
7-seater.
Maybach SUV, GLS 600, Maybach 165,000.
Wow. Hey.
Just saying.
All right.
And if you, because we did sit in the sedan, I remember you and me sat in that, and you remember how comfortable that was. Imagine that in an SUV. Just saying.
Well, we haven't
That-
sat
that
in
is a
Maybach
9.
SUVs.
I'll be honest.
I
I
have.
haven't sat in one, but
sat in
I
one.
actually
Yeah, Rolls
that's,
Royce,
that
Cullinan.
is dope.
That
Okay, yeah, that's in the same segment, but you also are taking into account price.
yeah, but if for sure.
Trying
Just want to let you guys know that Haas F1 2023 livery party is going on next Tuesday.
More importantly, what's our elevation right now?
Give me 1 second.
yeah, Jeevz.
4,471 feet.
That's good to know.
Yeah. It's
That explains
That's
why
good.
I'm having a hard time breathing here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just do it because I'm overweight. But what are you pulling
okay.
up?
Actually, Brayden gave comfort 8.5.
Yeah. It's still pretty high, but I wasn't gonna give it a 9.
I gave it a 10.
0.5?
I gave it a 10.
Yeah, 0.5 is
You give it a
huge.
10?
I gave it a 10.
9.
Yeah, but that's
Hmm?
but here's the thing. This is where I don't think that's a good score, and I'm going to tell you this. And since we're live and talking about this on the podcast, that means that is the best thing you will ever sit in. Period. That is the best thing you could
Does
sit
have
in.
a fair
Period.
point. That is a
A
fair
10
point.
is a high score. It's almost an impossible score, right? Because that's saying that
Gabe,
that
shut
will
up.
never get better. Just saying.
That is a
No,
fair point. He's
it's-
not wrong.
It can get better. At
No.
the time, that's all there is. So if someone comes out with the new SUV next year, that can get a 10.
Yeah, but that's also saying even right now, 2023, that is the best thing you've ever sat in or will sit in. Period. You don't know that. You don't know that.
I like this. Keep going.
I'm not trying to judge your score, Todd.
I
in
feel
the
it's real
sense of-
judged right now.
I'm just you should to an extent, but yeah, I know. I'm not.
Hey, I said 9. I said 9.
You both 9, 10.
You didn't say anything, actually.
It's on my sheet.
Where?
On my notes.
Where?
My phone.
Where?
Oh gosh, he's about to type it up.
All we have is Brayden and Ice. So we'll agree to disagree on comfort.
He literally just typed it in.
I had score, but I said 9 first, though.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I threw it out there.
Okay.
It was very comfortable, but again, not a 10. It's impossible. 10's an impossible score.
So
Well, 10 isn't impossible.
No, it's
not
it's an
impossible.
achievable thing.
No, it's
It's not
achievable,
impossible.
but
Yeah,
it's
it's achievable.
technically impossible because
So we averaged a 9.1 in comfort. Between the three of us.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
10.
8.5.
Let's just call it a 9.
8.5. We'll call
It's
it a 9.
9.16, so.
No big deal. Whatever.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Okay,
You're
so let's
welcome.
talk about styling. Let's move on from comfort.
I really didn't think we were going to spend that much time on freaking comfort. If that's the case, this podcast is going to be 2 hours.
Dude, I know. Well, we're going to push through this. All right, so styling.
Daily driving.
No.
Oh,
yeah, it's daily
okay.
driver. Yeah, daily
Oh,
driver. Yeah.
yeah, screw my opinion.
You jump right to styling.
No, I think it's good. Good segue. Comfort, daily drivable.
Oh, gosh. I think I gave that a 9.
What did I give it, a 7?
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah, that was suspiciously low.
Well, think about it. It's
I'm thinking
it's
about it.
completely daily drivable. It's super comfortable. It's a great driver.
Mm-hmm.
But gas? Do you really want to be paying that much in gas every day?
I know 3 people right now that daily drive TRX.
Yeah, but what tax
That, I think,
It's the same thing.
what
The-
tax bracket are those people in? Because
the same type brackets that are buying
It's the
these.
same people who are buying it.
if there's anything we've learned, you don't have to be in a good bracket to get a car like this.
It is true. Hey, big shout out to Mountain America.
Thank you, Sarah,
Thank
who's
you.
no longer there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah's the best. Steven.
We definitely peaked audio there. Sorry, Gabe. A little peakage. Dude, you braked up? You good over there?
Fully
All right,
torqued.
cool.
Coconut oil.
All right, daily drivable. But yeah, so 7.5. That's why I did it, just because I think even if you are making really good money, I think the gas mileage obviously isn't there, and so.
But is gas mileage alone enough to drop it?
It's his first time, guys. Give him a break.
Come on, first podcast, all right? Jeez, chill. Good grief.
You're doing
Listen
okay.
how much better that is in there.
Stop. Yeah, you peaked. Hey, we don't want to
No,
peak.
he's been peaking.
Yeah.
He could have it out here. We can't.
He peaked in high school.
We're soft speakers.
Actually, I was
All right.
not super attractive. Still not.
But anyway,
Whatever. He's a sexy beast.
We are getting married. God bless Miranda. No. But is
The
it
reason I probably gave it an 8, I'm sorry,
No,
was
but-
because of gas.
Yeah.
But it holds with people, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bigger compared to normal vehicles, but it's not a truck.
It's not.
Still has
yeah.
good turning radius. Still easy to maneuver.
fits a lot of people?
Lots of cameras.
Yeah. Tons of cameras.
Plethora of cameras.
It's up there. Yeah. I maybe have gone a little bit low, but I
100% you were low. I'll tell you right now. You were low.
I'd
But
go
that's
up to an
okay.
8. I'd move it up to an 8.
That's a score. I get it. It's like your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You gave it what?
I give it a 9.
Yeah, you gave it a 9.
I give it a 9 because it's just like you see people like the people that drive TRXs or whatever gas vehicles that suck. If that's your like, if you can pay for that, you don't even think about it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a concern.
if
That's what I'm saying. But the people who are buying those vehicles, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one's
no,
complaining
f-
about if you're buying an Escalade V. You're
no,
not complaining about.
I've
oh,
heard
the
plenty
gas
of people
garbage.
who own TRXs who complain about gas mileage.
Oh, I complain, but I don't even own one.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're terrible. My Trackhawk got 12 to 17. TRXs are like
8
8 to 12.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
best case. But even then, I've seen a lot of people. In fact, one of my old clients, he had a TRX. He literally bought a second car because it was cheaper for him to have a second car than it was to continue paying for gas and drive it every day.
For sure. Are you good over here?
My mic gets lower. It's like every time it's like.
Yeah,
Oh.
keep
There
your
we go.
hand off it.
I was trying to move it because I keep turning over to you.
Yeah.
So like. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I was just adjusting the microphone. My bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe my score was a little.
I think
I
your
don't know.
score's high.
Yeah, maybe it was a little high. But you know what? Like,
No, I don't. What? It's whatever.
I
So average 8.3.
yeah. Okay. So we got
Okay.
9 for comfort, 8.3 for daily
Yeah,
drive.
9, 8.
Oh, just rounding it. Yeah.
We rounding or being
No,
accurate?
we need to be accurate.
would
Be
Accurate.
Fine. Okay. Fine.
9.1,
It's gonna
8.3.
take us seriously.
Gosh.
Jeez,
I don't think that
Same.
one's too much of a debate. It's a good vehicle to
It's good.
daily.
sick. Oh yeah, it's sick.
I think the negatives of having it be gas are outweighed by storage, seating,
For sure.
everything else.
Towing.
coming
It
down.
tows pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, 8,000 pounds for a 6,200 pound vehicle.
It's kind of
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I heard you now.
It's got the brakes. That's a reference back to the video.
Yeah, you gotta watch the
Ooh,
video.
gotta watch the video.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it.
All right. Performance. What'd you give it, Jeevz? Because you didn't give it in here, so I just want to hear what your
I
on-the-fly
gave
score
performance a 9.
I knew he was gonna say
Yeah,
9.
I give it
That's
9.
not 9.
is. 9?
For performance?
This is why I
9.
have a hard time
For
with
the
these guys,
vehicle?
Gabe.
Whoa,
What are you
whoa,
talking about?
whoa.
It's high. It's a
'Kay.
lot.
Yeah.
Hellcat Durango. Hellcat Durango.
Fast.
A
Insane.
second faster to 0-60.
Yeah.
A whole second.
A whole
That's
second.
huge.
And it
But how much is
SUVs.
what's the weight difference?
1,000-ish pounds.
There you go.
That's not the point.
That's
We're
not the
talking
point,
about pound.
though.
We're talking about performance.
Yeah. For what it is, it's insanely fast. What's another vehicle that goes that fast? It's that way. That weighs that much?
TRX.
Yeah, but then you look at a Miata. Okay, a Miata is pretty fast for what it is, but that
It's
doesn't
not
mean
fast
it's
at all.
fast.
I don't think it's fast at all. Miatas are not fast.
Yeah, no,
They're
I know.
faster on
I'm
the
just
track.
saying. Yeah.
Huh?
Track.
Yeah.
work.
I'm just trying to
Great
think seven.
performance.
I'm just even giving you 7-seater, so the weights comparison's closer.
See how I see it. It's like I'm not comparing it again. I'm like looking at for what it actually is. It's like
But it's an SUV.
But we're comparing. If
And-
we're gonna give any car a rating, we're comparing it.
for sure. But what are we comparing it compared to the Maybach? Maybach's got
Maybach,
nothing.
twin turbo
Nothing.
V8,
Nothing. It's got no
twin
sauce.
turbo 8,
I bet you that
500
Maybach's probably
550 horsepower.
not
Or it's 600.
far off that 0-60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TRX, Trackhawk,
Mhm.
Hellcat Durango, Urus, the Bentley,
Yeah, Bentegas. Yeah.
Culligan,
Culligan.
Water,
Cullinan.
whatever, Cullen, Range
Acceleration.
Rovers.
That thing is fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
is,
faster
but
than most of them.
no.
No.
Gotta be.
It's not.
No.
It's
Oh,
not.
he has to be.
Urus is in the 3s.
I
Trackhawk
guess I forgot
3s.
the Urus was in there.
Hellcat's 3s. Range Rovers, I think, high 3s, low 4s.
Yep. They're like 4.1 or 4.2, something like that, because they're supercharged V8 as well.
Technically, it's one of the slower kind of super SUVs.
Yeah.
I think it's just shocking because it's bigger
It's
than all those.
Bigger. That's
Because,
what
I
look
mean,
at.
even like you look at something very similar, right? If we're talking about similarities, the Maybach GLS 600 is 4.8 seconds, 0 to 60, makes 538 foot-pounds.
I get
of
you're
torque.
saying as far as size, it's the biggest of all those.
Yeah, it's the biggest size.
For sure.
For
It
putting
could-
out is
It can
impressive.
tow probably the most. Actually, the Durango can do 9,400.
Yeah. So I wouldn't rate it that high because, yes, was it fast? But, again, if we're talking about SUVs in its class and we're going to give it any sort of rating, we literally cannot just say, oh, yeah, well, for what it is, because then for every car for what it is quick and fun and
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, around a track, I guarantee it's the slowest of all of them.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's heavy. It's a lot of mass to move and throw around.
But it wasn't
true.
designed to go around a track, right?
Mhm.
So it's
Not
like,
really an SUV was, but
No.
they still do. Some of them do pretty well.
It's true.
So, I guess it just depends.
What'd you give it?
An 8.
What did I give it? I think an 8.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
8.5?
no.
7.5?
No.
He gave it a 9.
9.
Wait, on which one?
Oh, performance.
Performance.
Performance. Oh, yeah, I did.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I've
I
had
How
to
the
take my pills
table
out.
turns of
How
tables.
the turntables.
No, it's good. I'm good. I'm glad. This
Y'all were just railing me for 5 minutes.
And we gave you that score.
No, I'm just saying.
if I had to turn it down, yeah, it'd be an 8. 7.5, 8. Now thinking about it, now that we've had this discussion, but this is the point of the podcast, right?
It's true. That is funny though.
It is funny. Hey, I love it, dude.
All right.
Exposed.
What's going on next? What do we got going
We
on
got
next?
style next.
What did I give it?
What do you think you gave it?
I gave it an 8.
I think it.
Eight.
I think it's an
Yeah.
8 or a
I
7.5
gave it an 8.
within that range.
7, 8, 7.
Ooh, Todd did not rank it as high as I thought you were going to.
The problem with the SUVs is they're kind of hard to make them look different and really good, like to stand out from the other ones.
Yeah.
I think that one is like the front fascia, the rear diffuser, like with the quad tips. I think that's about it.
It's about it. The front fascia looks really, really good. I think the
part
Escalade.
that's the rear is what kills it for me.
Yeah.
That's
It
what
still
kills
looks just like a normal Escalade. Like that's what's funny because you go into a parking lot, you park those two next to each other, and you ask somebody what's the difference is. They'll say the front grille, but even then they'll probably be like, I don't know, they're the same car.
Well, honestly, that's
Yeah.
the same with all of them. The Trackhawk, Hellcat, the Durango. The only one that's really looks fast and looks different, but it's only made that way is the Urus.
Urus does look
Yeah.
good.
It's not like a
Yeah.
base model that looks different than the Urus.
Yeah, but even
V.
styling Rolls-Royce Cullinan, I know
That's
that's
a-
like
that's
going
a
up
good
a couple
looking,
tiers,
yeah.
but if we're talking about SUVs, that's a sexy car.
So sexy.
Yeah, but the Escalade's
Escalade's up there, but
that's
it's
a good
not
looking
there.
vehicle, but
I have to
Good look
agree
to
with
it.
you.
It's-
I agree with you.
those ones upper tiers, they just look good. They don't have a base model. That's what they are not meant
Yeah.
to be. So styling, I think we're pretty fair.
Yeah,
on
we're
that.
pretty fair on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
What
the
do we
next one?
average out on that sucker?
Practicality.
I gave it an 8.5.
Oh, that's so
What
high.
would you give?
I
give it
think
an
Why?
because
Oh,
again,
that's not
I think
super high.
I think gas goes into the practicality.
That's the
Well,
reason why it came down.
I think that's why I think I said 8,
You 7.5.
7.5. I think
Yeah.
gas was the biggest killer for me on practicality.
But you just think about SUV. It's the biggest one in this SUV segment that's fast.
It's true.
Looks
So,
decent. Looks
holds
True.
people comfortably.
Good. Yep.
Holds the most stuff if you need to.
Yep.
Tows the second most.
Second or third, yeah.
Looks good. Drives good. Daily drive it.
I think it's great.
I gave it a 9 just because I just think.
It's not bad. I'm not
I think
against it.
different though too. Kids versus not kids.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Right.
Right now.
Right now.
Why are you looking at me?
Jeevz has an announcement.
I'll be honest. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah, none of that.
He hasn't
There's
figured the
nothing.
first part out.
Uh,
No, you got to get married.
yeah.
So
For
that's-
sure.
what
For
were
sure.
you-
Yeah.
what were
no,
you
you're
thinking
good.
about?
No. Good. We're good.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
that's good.
Just excited.
Yeah, I think practicality because I just like my Maverick with my kids. They even bring it up. They're like, "Oh, this is a lot smaller than the Trackhawk. We missed it. Just the space they have in the back seat.
Sure.
Escalade's even bigger than that.
Yeah.
So, it's nice for road trips, vacationing, whatever.
Yep,
So
it's up
That's
there.
probably why I give it higher than you guys.
So
Cool.
what is that? Where does that put us? Total.
We gotta figure that out. We were like 9.1, 8.3. Hey boys. You guys remember the other scores?
What was the third category?
You know what? You guys figure this out. I'm gonna go bathroom.
You really?
I
Oh,
kinda
he's
do.
bouncing his legs.
It's because he
that's
drank
yeah,
a
he's
monster.
bouncing.
It's because I drank a monster. I screwed up,
Yeah. Who drinks a monster before the podcast?
bro. Gabe,
Hey,
but he's
Gabe's
got a
already
bladder
pounded,
of
dude.
steel, dude.
He's pounded.
My
He's not
kidneys are
no
starting to
man.
hurt.
This is bad.
I can go. Just go. You're good.
Yeah.
Beep boop beep boop.
Well,
beep,
why
boop,
didn't you
boop,
guys
boop.
talk amongst yourself? Why figure this out? Would you buy an Escalade?
For MSRP, below MSRP?
MSRP
needed
or
it?
below?
At this point in my life,
Yeah, I'm a deal on 100K. 100K I could do one.
I'd go up more from that.
I don't think I'd ever spend money on one that big.
No, you would. You have that many kids where you require a car like that, you're gonna do it,
No.
bro. You
What?
you definitely would
What are you pointing at that for?
because you spent on that. You
So?
think if
That's,
you had
that's actually sick.
yeah, but if you had pops and bangs, it was comfortable. The kids could be entertained.
Yeah.
You had a family. You're telling me you're not going to spend more than 100K on an SUV that you would have fun with? Because what's your next best option?
No, I'm not spending 100K. No.
You're not
I'd probably
buying
just get
an SUV over 100.
What SUV would you buy?
If I'm being honest, I get Sequoia. I like Sequoias.
Oh, that's a good
The
point.
new ones,
So-
I will admit.
For
The
I've
new
never been a
t-
Toyota fan.
Mhm.
The new Tundras and Sequoias, they did
Oh, my
a good
gosh,
job.
They're
Yeah.
killer. The
Because
new
they could
TRD
change the
Pros.
interior from 2001.
Yeah, it's true.
There's their decade update. Two
Oh, yeah.
decades.
It's disappointing. Peyton was so mad because when we saw the one at SEMA, the 2023 4Runner, and her 4Runner, the only thing that changed was the infotainment. Only thing.
Yeah.
Which look, I get it. If it's reliable, it's like
I
the same
know, it's
idea, like why
cost,
reinvent the light bulb, but it's kind of disappointing.
Reinvent a wheel, but we'll go with light bulb.
Forgot how loud these mics were.
Yeah. So what do you think the overall score was?
I think
If I was
we're in the
getting-
42 to 43 range.
Yeah, I'm gonna say low 40s.
43 and a half.
Is what it is.
Damn.
43 and a half. That's got to be like one of the highest we've had.
I
think
we had
your
one that was
Cadillac-
44.
Your Cadillac was 44, or
Okay.
no? Was it?
It
His
was-
V was 44.
Yeah.
We'd have to go back.
I feel like it's fair.
I think we should have the list put together so people can see
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
in the podcast. So
We'll
Devin's
put
start
that.
later.
Devin's got it right.
Well, I
Devin,
think every
has it, yeah.
I think Devin.
Or
Oh,
Brayden.
Devin does.
Yeah, we got it. Dude. We'll put it up. Yeah, we're gonna put a list of all the cars that we've reviewed so far with all of its ratings. This is actually really nice to actually talk about it and break it down because this is what we talk about off camera for hours.
Hours.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to go to lunch and still talk about it.
Oh,
so.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Ooh, what are we feeling for lunch actually?
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah, what are we
Taco
feeling?
time? That's my...
Dude, shut up about taco time.
Taco time's good, but that wasn't what I
No.
was expecting.
Where else were you thinking? I'm not trying to spend $40. We're going to Red Robin
I
tonight.
don't wanna- Yeah, I
Slap.
want something good because I'm
Slap.
gonna eat crap tonight.
Costa Vida.
Oh,
No.
dude. Cafe Rio. It's better than Costa.
It went Cafe Rio, That was better. And then
What's this?
Costa Vida.
Is this a time frame?
Yeah, it's the time frame.
We're looking at
This
like
is the
mesotheliomic.
yeah
Whatever
Cafe
it was.
Rio.
Todd,
And
you're
then-
not even in frame. I'm just kidding. I just want to say.
Oh, dude.
And Costa Vida took it over,
Todd
but now it's
cut
Cafe
off
Rio.
halfway.
I just think Costa Vida's watered down Cafe Rio.
Yeah.
It really
No,
is.
I think Costa Vita's good. I like Costa Vita.
So back to the tables. We'll have the simulator with guests,
Yep.
Mhm.
and we'll have simulator best times, like a list of who has the best times in the simulator. for
Which I'm
guests.
super excited for. We got to set a standard, though. Like, we have to go in. We have to go set our own times, and
That's-
that way.
You have been playing it aggressively. So
No,
your
I know.
times are going to be good.
No,
Are you
obviously.
going to represent us in our times?
No. Each one of us are
going
going to have our own time.
Yeah, this dude's on. Because it's like, if we're doing like a Call of Duty challenge, like I would love to represent this.
No, absolutely. You would dominate, and I would be okay with
I
that.
suck. I'm not good at the racing game, I'll be honest.
At the racing game?
Yeah, I'm not good.
Well, yeah. You've never learned how to actually drive because you cruise on State Street.
Yeah, I've driven his Porsche harder than he has.
Yeah. Look, and that's okay. That's okay, though. But I'm going to be honest with you.
Guys,
You're
I
not
don't
a
wanna-
driver.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You're not a
I don't-
driver.
I don't like this anymore. No, I just like having fun.
No,
That's
you
what
like
I
to have but that's okay. Me and Todd like having fun on another level.
Have you ever slid your car
No.
Oh yeah, the Porsche.
Yeah.
Yeah, check
on
it out in the
purpose
snow.
in
Oh.
snow,
Yeah.
dry pavement?
No.
Nah, he hasn't had fun enough.
You have had fun.
Yeah, no, I haven't sent it.
If
Didn't wanna
you
break
haven't
it.
pushed it to
Rear-wheel
what are you
drive
gonna
car.
break it? Break it.
Break
It's a
it.
Porsche.
You don't
I
want
know,
to
I
break
probably-
it, but you're doing
you-
a pops and bangs tune.
That's
on this
gonna
thing.
blow it up.
No way, dude.
Your
It's on
pops and
mild.
tunes will do more damage than you sliding in it.
Absolutely. The
Maybe
only
we
thing
should
you're
go
gonna
rip.
hurt is tires, and then if you hit a curb.
And your pride when you put it in a ditch.
Yeah.
I've already done that before.
More
Yeah.
on that later.
Yeah. Huh?
Roll the truck clip. Hey, no, this
No,
is
no, no,
10,000
no.
subs.
The truck clip comes. Yeah, there is a tease. There's a tease.
It's if anybody has a turbo truck, don't let Jeevz drive it.
No.
Don't have him do a burnout.
Yeah, don't. Well, I told him. I told my boy. I was like, hey, dude, I don't know how to do burnout. But we're not going to say any more because that video is filmed and done. I got done 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Oh, my gosh. But once we hit, what is it, 100K?
No, I thought it was 10K.
10K. 10,000 10,000
subs.
10,000 subs. We're going to post that video of me wrecking my boy's Chevy.
I don't think I've seen it.
Hey, let's do a little Q&A. I know we're going off on
No,
these
no, no,
tangents.
no. Before we hop into the Q&A,
What do you mean?
we have an announcement to make.
What is our announcement? Oh
Our
my
first
gosh.
sponsor
How could I forget?
Dang.
with literally our very first sponsor on our very first podcast. It is
Plus Soap, ladies and gentlemen.
Plus Soap.
If you
We got-
guys
Oh my gosh, yeah. Tee it up. Sorry, you got it.
No, you're good. You're good. If you
Oh,
want
sick,
to tee it
it's
up.
slid- No, you're good. You're good. It's slid in the ground.
So, Plus Soap, they're a local company out here in Utah. All of their products are formulated and amazing. Clayton from Summit Auto Lab uses their products. I know only the best people here who detail love it. And to be honest, it's probably the only thing I'd like to use on my car. And so we want to thank you, Plus
Yes.
Soap, for providing us some product. And if you want it, there's a link in the description in the video where you can go get yours. I think we're going to be able to get a discount code for those people. So I'll insert that here in the video. But make sure if you need any cleaning products to go to plussoap.com or whatever it is. We'll insert it below.
100%. I love how this matches the color. of the
That's
Porsche.
why I handed it
This
to
is
you. I was
dope.
like, that's sick.
This
So
is sick.
sick.
This was Garrett that hooked it up.
Yeah, Garrett.
Dude,
Garrett over at Plus
is the
Soap.
man. Are
He
you
is the
kidding me right now?
owner, and he is legit. He's been doing it for like 7+ years.
Bro, branding wise, they have like the cleanest brand. Like
It's
they're
clean.
so
Just
clean.
simple.
Yeah, they look so good. Oh, I love
All right, I'm
this.
going pee, dude.
Okay, go pee. Jeez
Talk about
Louise.
Plus Soap. Give me that face,
I love it.
Guys.
Quick detail spray. Ooh, it's a spray? I wonder
Well, you
what
need
it's-
the little.
Oh, the
cap.
top for it? I wonder what it smells like. Nothing.
It's the lid's still on.
Oh, yeah. Probably should get that off. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, ASMR.
Oh, yeah. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. It actually smells good. Like, really good. Yeah, good smelling detail products is a plus.
Would you say it's Plus Soap?
Bro.
What?
Oh, it's incredible. Alrighty. Well, while Brayden is peeing, I love how, like, I wonder if we could mic it up in there.
Wait, I mean, it wouldn't reach, but we could.
We should mic it up. While Brayden is paying, we did a little poll on my personal story a couple days ago. And we just want to have some questions. We had over 50 questions, which was dope.
What's on your shirt?
What? What are you doing?
I didn't do it. I know.
Oh, was it purple?
Yeah.
Did I do it to myself? Oh! Oh,
It's
just, okay,
It's
cool.
usually how it works.
Gosh, okay. It's a little weird. I'll be honest, I'm kind of uncomfortable right now. We're still going. Okay, we're still going. But
The Q&A.
we did the Q&A. So we had questions. So I have a list of questions. We're going to go through a couple of them. I think we're going to try to hit them like every episode. We're going to try to hit a couple. So I'm going to pull up some questions that our friends have asked us. We got friends here. We have some friends in Washington. We have some friends in Idaho and Arizona, actually, that have all chimed in to ask us some questions, right? Centered on the principles of, business, cars, video games, but just us personally too, right? A lot of these are focused on us personally. So we're going to pull up some of them and see what we have to do.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Just can't hide it.
Okay,
Obviously.
let's see what we got here. So,
Thirsty.
Colby Tate is going to be our first question
You
of
have
the
to
day.
put tape on the bottom of that.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my gosh. Jeez Louise. Have
You
some
can't. People can't tell what this is.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Colby Tate. What'd you say?
Colby Tate, okay? Colby _
Oh.
Tate.
We're giving names.
Yeah, we're going to yeah, it's nice. It's not like they're bad questions.
I'm not saying they are.
Yeah, they're good questions.
Curious. Just free shout-outs. Not even charging. Just kidding.
Oh,
Go
we
for it.
got-
I love
It's
it.
our first
Colby Tate's a
podcast.
cool dude.
We got 600 subs, dog.
Yeah.
We got to call out.
yeah.
It's doing us more good to call them out.
Yeah.
Please, sir. Please.
Please share this.
Like, subscribe.
We need your help.
Okay, Colby Tate. How'd you guys meet and what prompted the start of Dirty Pipes?
Holy fetch.
It's a good
That's pretty
question.
good.
And I actually saw Colby at the gym like 2 days ago,
Oh, really?
which was the last time I was at the gym.
So
Those
how did
dudes.
we meet and then what?
How do we meet and what prompted the start of Dirty Pipes?
It's pretty good.
So we all met in different ways. So I met Brayden he reached out, or actually no, it was Andrew Jackson that reached out to me to do a photo shoot, or was it the other way around?
It doesn't matter. It's one of the two.
Whatever. Andrew Jackson, awesome dude, great photographer, reached out, wanted to do photos of my GTR, like my R35, back when I like. It was like,
370Z.
okay, it's a little rude. It's like 3 weeks after I got it, and I remember that you had also messaged, and you were just like, yeah, it was definitely the other way around. I think Andrew tagged along, but yeah.
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah. We did like a collaboration.
It was a collaborative photo shoot, and then you're just like, yeah, dude. So I would love to take pictures. I met you at the coffee shop down in Salt Lake, and then yeah, we drove up together to the top of this parking garage in downtown Salt Lake that doesn't exist anymore, but that's where I first met Brayden, and
Yeah.
you and Andrew.
What year
were
was
taking
that?
Photos 2018, end of 2018.
Yeah.
So
I
you
remember
and
that.
I met.
Shortly after.
I went
18.
to I met Todd because I remember I was working at Action Auto, and we had a really good thing with back in the old Salt City days. We had the old Salt City crew that are really active today. But I remember you were working on Jay Curley's Jeep, and I remember they would come to Action Auto, and they came in your guys' like vehicle.
The rear steer?
Rear steer, yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fetch is this thing? Yeah, and he's like, yeah, dude. It was like him, Noe, Jesus, and Arturo. And and then he ended up, he's like, do you want to go check out the shop they're working on my, he's a JK, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys were doing work on his JK. And so, yeah, I remember coming over to the shop, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? And I remember him saying, he's like, yeah, dude, Todd plays video games. He plays Xbox. I was like, oh, shoot, dude.
That's how Jeevz meets a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Xbox is the way.
Yeah, so Jeevz, and you had just started your
Yep,
static.
the marketing business started right about
So-
that time.
We had just started Agility Customs in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
You just started that. We met. Thought, why not?
Yeah.
Jeevz gave us a good deal.
Good.
Marketed their stuff.
Yeah.
Started doing that. Met. started playing Apex
It was
together.
Apex, yeah.
Yep.
That's what Apex what started.
On Xbox. Then the rest is history.
The rest is
Pretty
history.
much.
Well,
And
then I think a couple years in, I think I met Brayden a
We
few
met
months
in
after that.
2018, 2019. No, it was like 2019.
it was short. It
something
wasn't
like-
that far
It
after.
wasn't that far after.
Yeah.
No, because you guys went to the Winter Jamboree down in St. George,
Oh, that's right.
and then we met right after that.
That's right.
So
Dope.
that was
Yeah.
sick.
Crazy how these relationships kind of come to be.
Oh yeah. Do you know what's funny though? I don't know if I ever told you this. Maybe I told you this. The first time, so when we did the photo shoot,
Yeah.
you were like, "How much?" and all that, and I just said, "Hey, why don't you just cover our gas, like just like $100 or whatever,
Yeah.
to cover gas?" Because I'm like downtown Salt Lake. This
Yeah.
guy showed up an hour late.
Weird. He's gotten
And-
a lot better, though.
He has gotten a lot about it. An hour late, and I never got paid.
Hey, but you got paid in other ways.
No, it's gotten paid.
Yeah.
It's funny because at the time I'm like, who the fetch is this guy? I'm like, really?
To
Who
be
does he
fair, I
think
could
he
barely
is?
pay for that GTR.
No, I know.
Paid for the gas
Little-
to get down there. I was like,
Little
I don't
did
know.
I know he had $20 a week for a budget on gas for
Yeah.
that thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we never filled up the GTR full tank. That sucker was a quarter tank every time.
dude,
Yeah,
oh my
those
gosh.
were the days.
Fuel light
It was-
on
Yeah,
24/7.
yeah. Fuel pumps were toast. Toast. I think I went through 2 of them actually.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah, that's how we met. And then probably, 2 years later?
Because the idea for Dirty Pipes came in 2020.
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2020 it started. When did our first video? When did we film our first?
The end
was
of
it
2020?
It was the end of 2020.
Was,
It
that's
was
right.
fall.
That's right. It was fall of 2020.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. And but we had talked about it for a while though. We're just like, dude, let's just go film something. Like I mean,
Well, to give a history, you had started doing reviews, or were trying to do reviews on some level, way before that. And we've all kind of talked about it, teased
Sure.
it. We all love
Yeah.
like similar things, and we loved watching like Grand Tour and Top Gear and those types of things. So it's like, dude, why don't we have access to so many cars? And I know you two mainly started talking about it, and I was invited graciously.
Well, yeah, I think it kind of spawned from Cars and Coffee.
that's right. Which we
Just
do.
We started Cars and Coffee 2020, right?
2020 was our first.
Summer of 2020.
June was our first
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that kind of spawned from that. And then, then it turned into Dirty Pipes.
Mhm.
And then we just started throwing random names out in the car one day.
Some reason Dirty Pipe stuck.
And then we kind of like, was that the right name? Because when you search it on YouTube,
But what's funny is we had a really good name. We even got an email for it, and then we found out there was like
Yeah.
2 channels that already had it that had a
Was
foundation.
that Money Shift?
yeah, Money Shift.
Money Shift.
That's right.
That was the one we wanted.
Hmm.
So, thus came the Dirty Pipes. I think we actually decided Dirty Pipes while we were on golfing at Talon's Cove
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
when I was doing donuts around the drain in a golf cart.
And that's
Oh my-
Dirty Pipes by, I was inspired by other guys.
Oh, that's right.
Dirty Mike,
Dirty
and
Mike
the
and the
Boys.
Boys.
Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Not a great way to segue into that, but hey, no case in hiding it now.
Dang. That's kind of funny.
That's funny.
We don't think about those things. We just get caught up in our everyday lives.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so
Good
that
question.
is Colby, great question. Alrighty, our next question comes from Cyber Davy. What should you do or know first before you buy your first supercar?
PPI.
I don't know.
Oh my
Brayden?
What should you know? I mean, I don't know what
What's-
to first know or do other than you need to watch hours and hours of YouTube videos and go Google search everything that came on the car. Because when you get into the supercar realm, like, average cars like, the Mustangs and the Focus STs and, 350Zs, 370Zs, those types of cars, more of the consumer sporty car, it really doesn't matter all the different trims unless like you start getting into like the higher performance like Shelby and Nismo and that type of deal, right?
It's crazy you saw the Mustang stuff first.
I just know it really well. But at the end of the day, that's not a huge difference in price or things that really matter. But when you get in the supercar realm, those key things that people spec'd or didn't spec into a car are very important.
Like
Um,
Chrono.
Sport chrono, updated headlights, what's the deviated stitching? That's probably important.
That's weird. I thought we were talking about just in general. I didn't know we were calling out Jeevz.
No, he started.
What?
Yeah.
I
didn't know we're making fun of Jeevz.
I don't have supercars. I
the
just
stuff
know
that-
that's a big hot topic. So
No, it's just funny because it's like those are like weird things people. care
Euro
about.
lights or not, red tail lights.
Yeah,
Actually, I
Euro
like my
lights
tail
are
lights better.
important.
Red
I'll
tail
be
lights are way better.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
But those are the things you need to look up. Okay, well, what specs did the car come with? So that way, also when you buy it, you're not losing out on something that you might want.
That is true.
Well, resell.
And resell. And you also need to understand, okay, well, what's the maintenance costs in it, right? Because when you talk about owning a supercar, it's cool to own one. Anyone can buy one, but can you afford one is the real question, right? Car payment, if you're not paying it off with cash, what's the
Insurance.
maintenance look like it? Insurance
Mhm.
is a huge one because I see a lot of people, even on consumer cars, go buy it and they're like, this is $300 a month. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, an oil change, like if you're doing dealer oil changes, there's other people that can do them, right? But like on the Lambo, if you're going to the dealership because you don't know any other shops, it's $850 for a simple oil change. A lot of people don't know that. So those are things that you should research. And then I think when you get into buying a car,
Pause.
yeah. Did it quit?
I think it turned off.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
When?
I've been
You
looking
wanna
at it.
you wanna click the button?
Yeah.
and then-
What does it say for storage? I mean, no, we're good for storage.
We're good
sorry.
for storage. All right, click it again.
What does it say?
Oh, we're good. Sick. All right. But just continuing, and then when you're ready to buy the car, once you've researched all the specs, all the costs of ownership, of what it takes to actually obtain the car and own the car, when you're going to find it, once you find the right one, it's very important to have it inspected because with supercars, a lot of people will find ways to kind of jade the system. Right, like there's plenty of supercars. In fact, we have a buddy that owns a shop, Envision Automotive, who they work on these cars all the time, and they find cars that have a clean Kelley Blue Book history, but then when they get into it, they're like, "Oh, this has been in an accident." Because people, if they got money, they'll pay for it under the table.
Yeah.
And so it's good to go get a full PPI done, understand what's the health of the car. Right, like buying the Gallardo, major issue for those cars, clutch. So what's the life of that?
I think a big thing too is supercars. Who's owned it? Like the history of people have owned it. So, say this history of destroying cars. Guy owns it versus like Whistling Diesel buys a car.
Yeah.
You're not buying the car after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Social media is a great platform because you can go pull up stuff. Like when I got the Porsche, I was immediately introduced to like the last two owners. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you can go view the car here and go see, what's going on here." It was like, "Oh, this is dope."
Isn't that what VinWiki does?
VinWiki does a
puts
really
the
good
history
job.
of a lot of supercars together.
It does, but that's only it's community driven.
Yeah.
So if anyone uploads it, so if they see your car, they pull the VIN off of it, they can take a picture.
It's
and
kind of like Wikipedia of cars.
yeah,
Mhm.
but you could find a lot of really cool stuff, and then you can find people's Instagram usernames. I mean, we found the previous owner, Gabe owned a Lamborghini STS, and we found the previous owner and what that guy did to the car. Remember, he was like doing donuts and other things, and those are things that are important that when you're buying a car, understanding how well it was taken care of, because the maintenance is. I mean, the motor on my car, new motor with labor is like $65,000 to replace.
Yeah. It's absurd.
So, it's just kind of part of the whole, experience. So from my experience, and I've bought a couple, Jeevz is on his couple, Todd's about to buy his this next year.
Hopefully.
So you'll do it.
You're 100%.
It'll happen. So
dinars,
anyway, that's a long explanation, but that's what I think you should be looking for.
Jira said
Dinar.
dinars.
Oh my gosh, dude, Iraqi
dinars.
dinar.
Dinars.
I don't think we could tell that.
Yeah.
This is not financial advice. Don't
It's
research
not
it.
financial.
Do not listen to anything we say about.
Obviously, look what we buy. We don't listen to us for financial advice.
Yeah, and then when you're doing when you're buying stuff, especially for like banking, getting out a loan, you just gotta do some research and know like establishing history with a bank, and I mean getting approved for something over $100K. You're not getting approved for over $100K unless you have a really good relationship with the bank, and or you had a previous loan that was like equivocally like that's like pretty high, 70 plus.
Yeah, we
Well-
learned that the really hard way on our first loans because we were both buying R8s, and we learned that most banks will only loan up to 50% on top of whatever your highest loan was. So if your highest loan was $100,000, the max they'll loan is 150. But if your highest loan was 20 grand, the max they'll loan is 30.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means a lot more money you have to put down.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think the other things, your credit obviously is crucial.
Credits.
Work history.
Yep.
Because there's other companies like what's the one that do the longer loans?
Woodside or
Like
Woodside,
Credit.
Haggerty.
yeah, Haggerty.
Those guys specialize more in like classics or supercars to give better payments
Mhm.
because a lot of supercar owners don't drive them very much, so they just plan to hold on to them, either turn around and make more money off them. That's a lot of the things with supercars is you usually don't lose your shorts on them like normal cars. I mean, you can.
The only time you lose is if you get in a wreck with a car and
Mhm.
it's claimed on insurance.
Mhm.
So, especially if the title, anytime there's an accident, even if it's still a clean title, value's lower automatically. Branded title, obviously,
Yep.
and that's very dramatic. Even weird things like international cars. So, if you have a car from Canada, I mean, you look at especially collectors' cars like the Lamborghini STS. Canadian VIN cars coming to the U.S., even though it makes 0 sense because the mentality behind it is, oh, I don't have the same type of warranty coverage. But if that car's 15 years old, doesn't matter. But for some reason in the community,
It still matters.
it matters. And so these are all things you need to just kind of pay attention for because buying a supercar is fun. It's awesome. It looks amazing, but there's a lot that goes into it. And if you are already kind of stretching the penny to get into one, if you get into the wrong one or you're trying to undercut on budget, be cheaper and get a rebuild title, just understand if you ever had to sell it, it's going to be so much harder.
You are toast. Yeah. With Porsches, it's not as bad with Canadians, but you're taking a hit. You'll
you're
take
taking a hit.
any Canadian car, you're taking a hit. Just have that saved in your brain. Yeah, you are not going to come out on top as a U.S. car.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
That's a good question, though.
that's a super good question. Okay, we have. Let me see here.
Uno mas?
I think we do 2 more.
Can we do 2 more? I think it'd be
Yeah,
good.
2 more. Let me
Let's see here.
choose.
Huh?
I'm going to choose.
No, I don't want you to see these
No,
questions.
wha-
I'm gonna be saucy.
Saucy.
All right, so this is from our good boy. It's from Jake. It's from Frostbite.
Ooh.
Okay, Frostbite, dope dude, good
Super
gamer.
cool guy.
It's where we have cars and coffee.
It's where we
his
have
place.
yeah, sick spot where he works at. It's
Sick.
awesome. But Jake says best and worst cars you've had or driven. So I guess each of us will do best and worst. Yeah, Brayden, start us off. Best and worst.
Best and worst cars I've ever driven.
Yeah,
Driven or had?
it was either or. Yeah.
Wow. I think one of the worst cars I've ever had / owned was a Chevy. I had a Chevy Cobalt. I've never been a big fan. Too many recalls. Wasn't a fan of the way that the build quality. My first motor was toast. Spun a bearing, and I was regular on the oil changes. I wasn't super hard on the car, so I was not a fan of that one. Just issues left and right. I mean, it was a Cobalt, but yeah, a lot of issues. Best car though I've ever driven? I don't know. We've driven a lot of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Driven a lot of cool stuff. Been in a lot of cool stuff.
Wow, my chair squeaks and it is super annoying.
That's loud. Let me think about that one. What was your best or worst?
What?
One of you guys.
You just pass it on like that?
I'll
I'll come
take
back.
it.
Oh,
Thank
wow,
you.
he's got it.
It's
Dang.
Thank you, Todd.
I'll bail you. I'm just gonna do what I've owned because I don't really. If I drive someone else's car, I'm not gonna drive it like how I really would and to enjoy it as
Sure.
if it was my own. So probably the worst car I've had was a Dodge Neon.
Ooh, peon.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Dodge was
It was
worse
still
than
kind
Chevy.
of fun, but it was not a good car. Though, kind of the best worst was my. This is kind of a what's the word?
You were asking
Constellation.
Constellation prize?
No, Constellation.
Constellation.
My Ford LTD, 1977 Ford LTD.
That was
My
your best
first
car?
Was your favorite car?
It was a terrible car, but it was an awesome car. It was in high school,
Yeah.
so it's a boat. It got like 5 miles a gallon. It's terrible, but we fit 12 people in the cab comfortably.
Jeez,
That's crazy.
It had
bro.
2 levels in the
grief.
deck and in the trunk. So it like had the main one, and then it had like a shelf and like a storage like an SUV. We'd hit garbage cans. You could dent it and punch the dents back out. Like it
That's
was
freaking
fun
sick.
that way, but it was a piece of crap. But
Not-
my favorite car was definitely my CTSV wagon.
Yeah.
I think just loudness, power, fun,
That
just
thing was
sliding it.
Stupid loud.
It was
yeah.
it was a good time.
Stupid loud.
See, and now I'm actually glad you said that because now thinking of my best cars, best car quality or not quality, but reliability, my Toyota Tercel. Dude, that thing ran up 235,000 miles. It
Oh,
was
doubt it.
manual. It was great. I put a Bose sound system in it, 3 MTMX subs. Dude, that thing just
You
bumped.
tripled the value of the car.
I did. What's funny is I bought it for $100, smoked like a chimney, sold it with 30,000 more miles for $800. I was like, it wasn't bad. But I kept
Stonks.
the subs and everything.
Stonks.
Stonks. But I think the funnest car I've ever owned is the Gallardo, hands down.
It's a cool car.
Yeah.
This would be really cool if we could drive one. It'd be really sick.
Next video.
So we can experience it. You know.
Okay.
How long have you had that car?
The Gallardo? 10 months.
It's crazy. Sad it once.
I've driven it.
Have you?
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
This is even weirder.
You know, it's crazy because it's like I've offered.
No.
No, you were like, it's for the review. You said that once.
We'll see. Gabe, you driven the Gallardo?
Shaking his head no.
He's already driven one. He doesn't want to drive mine. Mine's boring. See? Shaking his head. He knows.
Oh shoot. Okay.
What's yours?
My best car I've ever driven is right behind me. This is the best car I've ever driven.
This is amazing.
This is the greatest car I've ever driven.
I have to say one of the coolest car experiences probably was in your car.
In the canyon.
Well, 2 of them actually. When we reviewed it and I scared the piss out of you.
Yeah, it sucked.
That was awesome.
But coming back from Monterey, driving it through the canyon at night.
Oh my gosh! And
We were staying at
Yukon.
the speed
What was it
limit,
called?
but the way that car was echoing through the canyon.
stupid.
on the way that it handles, too.
Yeah, I mean it's like on rails.
The car's stupid. It's literally the dumbest car ever made.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah. Are you confirmed?
He's
Yeah,
approved.
Gabe's had one.
He's
and
approved.
he's maybe getting another one.
He's getting another one.
He's
Are you
getting
kidding me?
another
Dude, that 240, it's going to be off the lift in the next week.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be the next couple days.
Gabe goes through cars. What's a good
Like
reference?
a fat guy goes through Twinkies.
I think Gabe goes through cars faster than that.
I don't eat Twinkies.
I'm not calling you. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
That was pretty good.
Like Jeevz goes through fries.
That's a fair comparison.
About to
It's
get
a
some
lot.
tonight, dude.
Dude, I know.
We know. Red Robin.
Unlimited. They
Sorry.
actually, this is a fact, unconfirmed, but it's a fact. They stopped during COVID doing unlimited fries because Jeevz was the only one going and ate them all.
Unconfirmed fact.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, that was a good one.
Wait, I didn't even share my
What was your
worst
worst
car.
car? Sure.
Best car was your Porsche.
Best car's the Porsche. Worst car? No, I think it was dope. That was probably my funnest car, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the funnest one I've ever had. Worst car? Bro, I'm not trying to say this to be rude, but it's a truck. I drive a lot of trucks. Like, a lot of trucks.
Just get to it.
No. Ram 1500s.
Really?
They're the worst.
Cannot do it, dude. I
Why?
like any Ram. I don't know. There's the Eco Diesel.
That's the
bad.
worst vehicle you've ever driven.
It is. I literally hate driving them. I can't do it. In the most. What do you mean? In the
the
most.
worst.
In the most loving way possible, I can't drive them at all. I will literally go out of my way.
The worst.
The worst. I can't do them.
All right, crappiest car.
I already
Ram
said
15
it.
I know Ram 1500.
It's a Ram
still
1500.
blows
I'm
my
sorry.
freaking mind.
It's just not it.
He's a Dodge guy. So
no,
for
I'm not
him-
even a Dodge guy.
You are
I
a
actually
Dodge
like
guy.
Dodges. I like everything but the Ram 1500, except for the TRX, because the TRX is technically a 1500.
It is.
So,
I don't
Gabe
get how
shaking
that's
his
the
head.
worst.
That's my phone.
You hear
Promise
that?
that was
Oh
my phone.
my gosh!
Sure, it was your phone. Well,
Anyway,
Alrighty. Well,
this was
hey,
exciting.
that was kind of cool.
This was
Sorry,
fun.
we only got to 2 questions. We did not realize.
We'll
3
save it for the
questions.
next one.
Yeah, we got
three.
plenty more. We got plenty more. We love everyone that submitted a question. We are gonna come out with way more, or we'll just release it over the course of the next couple months. To be honest,
Absolutely.
because those questions were actually really good.
they were.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the first episode of Piped Up, and you are going to be seeing us very, very soon. Peace out.
Adios, muchachos.
Peace.
Okay, I'm going to edit this real quick. Yeah, his edits, but when he throws it together, it's insane. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense.
What?
Nope.
Oh, we got cut. Damn it.
That's a wrap.
Nice shot, boys.
Gabe?
Gabe, thank you.
Sure.
Sure.